Well then, the journey begins. Dawn is breaking over Almaty. And there, that peak is the one we'll be climbing today. Hello everyone, my name is Victor. Right now, we are in the Trans-Ili Alatau in the Republic of Kazakhstan. Below us stretches our city, Almaty. We're excited to welcome you to our new channel and hope that the videos we share here will be engaging, bringing you the joy of experiencing wild beauty. Subscribe and join us as we set out in search of adventure. The goal of today's hike is to find and film the Central Asian Ibex, which inhabits these mountain ridges. In that valley, I'll set up camp, and from there, I'll make forays to search for the animals. Hopefully, I'll be lucky, and everything will go well. I have 2 days to look for Ibex, today and tomorrow. Today is September 13th, 2025. Wow, I totally messed up. I ride out, and right here, a whole herd of ibex males was lying. Next thing I know, a giant cloud of dust. Where did they run off to? Down there, of course. And yep, I screwed up big time. Didn't even turn the camera on. Didn't catch a thing, just the dust. Well, that's how it goes. So I came out on my motorbike onto this little pass, and the ibex were right here, resting. I really didn't expect to see them so soon, though I did have this thought in the back of my mind. And there they are, standing on the rocks. Right there, under the fir tree. The Central Asian or Siberian Ibex is a true giant among wild goats. Males can grow up to 1.5 meters in length and weigh well over 100 kilograms. Their muscular bodies stand on strong, sturdy legs, and on their heads rise massive, backward curving horns that can reach a length of 1.5 meters. In females, the horns are much smaller, no more than 40 centimeters. At first glance, these animals resemble domestic goats, but they are far more athletic and powerful. Their thick coat changes color with the seasons. In summer, it is brownish, sometimes almost chocolate in older males, while in winter it turns light gray with a brownish shade. A dark stripe always runs along their back, and males grow long beards that also shift in color with the seasons. Despite their impressive size, ibex are cautious and usually silent. Only during the mating season do males roar loudly as they compete for females. When alarmed, they may whistle sharply to warn the herd. The Siberian Ibex has a wide range, stretching from the Altai and Tian Shan mountains to Mongolia, China, and Afghanistan. Its favorite habitat is rugged cliffs. The less disturbed by people, the lower these animals dare to descend, sometimes even venturing into forested areas. Still, they prefer to graze close to rocky slopes, where they can quickly escape predators such as wolves or snow leopards. Ibex live in herds, most often numbering 20 to 30 animals. In summer and autumn, they can be seen on alpine meadows, spending entire days grazing and building up fat reserves for winter. Their diet is simple: grasses, leaves, young shoots, and even conifer needles. By winter, they become noticeably heavier and seek out areas where snow is not too deep, which makes survival much easier. Interestingly, in winter, the herds of ibex are often accompanied by Himalayan snowcocks. These mountain birds search for food in places where the ibex have dug up the snow or soil, and they also serve as sentinels. Once they spot danger, their loud whistle sends the whole herd fleeing across the rocks. During the rutting season, male ibex engage in spectacular tournaments, charging at each other and clashing with their massive horns. Even outside of the mating season, some young males practice these duels, more as play than as true combat.
Мне повезло, они на вот эти скалки перебежали, я их подснял 400 метров. Ну а я еще немножко поднимусь на мотоцикле, там его спрячу и дальше туда уйду пешком.
I'm sending up the drone. Let's take a look at the mountains from above. The sun is rising higher, its golden light touching the peaks. Down in the heart of this valley, that's where I'll set up camp. But not just yet. First, I want to soar like a golden eagle and give the ibex a little run. Here we go. Here it is, the whole city, lying open in my hand. I'll leave the motorcycle here, from now on, only on foot. The altitude is 3,031 meters above sea level. True alpine heights. Look at this. Patches of scorched grass. Most likely, lightning struck here. 1, 2, 3, and even more further on. I'm heading down into this hollow. That's where I'll set up camp. But first, I need to find water. Near a spring, that's where the tent will go. Up there, I hear rocks tumbling.
Звук падающих камней.
Maybe ibex crossing the slopes, knocking them loose.
Переходят и сталкивают их.
Or maybe just a natural rockfall. Either way, I need to keep a close eye through the binoculars. Animals could be resting or grazing, hidden in the folds of the cliffs. The sun is high now, the heat is pressing down. The ibex have likely lain down to rest. But here, where the grass is short, you can still spot them even while they're lying low. For now, I don't see anyone. But here's the first sign. Ibex droppings on the rocks. Fresh. They're somewhere close. Look at the scale of these boulders. That's it. I've arrived. Here, right under this rock, I'll set up my camp. The tent goes here. And today, I'll take a walk over that pass to see what lies beyond. The tent is up. Time to rest for an hour, then head out on a short trip. I slept a bit. Now I need to eat, then move on. The sun is blazing. It's hot. So I set out. Earlier I heard snowcocks whistling here. I searched, but didn't find them. Now I'm heading toward the pass. On the other side lies the Aksai Gorge. Maybe I'll spot ibex on those slopes.
В общем, у
But
меня
there's a small
небольшая
problem.
проблемка. Пришел, взял с собой с дома пластиковую
I brought
бутылку
just one plastic bottle of water from
литровую.
home, a liter.
Ну, чтобы
To
лишнего
keep my
места не
load light,
стояло. Пиво
I drank
стоит
from it
под
along the
рукой.
way. By the time I
Полбутылки, в
reached
общем,
camp,
приехал.
only half was left. And it turned out,
Здесь нет
there's
воды.
no water here at all.
Вверху, видать,
The
уже
snow higher up has
снега
melted
подтаял.
away, and there are no
Родниковой
springs,
воды нету. В общем,
so
я
I'm
без
left
воды
without
остался.
water.
Ну, в принципе,
Still, it's just one night.
четко завтра утром
Tomorrow morning, I'll be
не
fine.
умру,
I'll manage.
переживу. В общем, увидел на вот этом склоне
On the slope, I
две
spotted two
маленькие
small
группки
groups,
молодых животных.
about 7 young animals
Потому что
each,
по 7 штук, по-моему. Самки,
females and young
молодые
ibex.
козлики. В общем,
Not the
ничего
most
такого
dramatic sight,
интересного.
but
Ну,
still
после
worth
того,
filming
всякую
for the
историю.
record before moving on.
Иду дальше. Вот это перо гималайского
Here, a
улара.
feather of the Himalayan snowcock.
Еще
People
называют
sometimes call it the
горной
mountain
индейкой, но это
turkey,
неправильное
but that's not
определение.
correct.
К индюкам он
It's not related to turkeys at
отношения
all,
не имеет.
and this burrow
Здесь
belongs to
высокогорные
high-altitude marmots, the gray
Весенний
marmot
сурок.
to be exact. They're already hibernating
Они
now.
уже спят.
They won't appear again until
Только
late winter
весной, в
or
конце
spring.
зимы.
The altitude is
3254
3,254 meters.
Здесь уже курумники,
Here the alpine meadows end
осыпи
and the stone fields begin.
уже заканчиваются, альпийские луга. Начинаются скальники. Вот в этих
And
камушках
right among these rocks, that's where my
моя
tent
палатка
stands,
стоит.
right in the middle.
Вот здесь. Это
I
помет
found
улара.
snowcock droppings here,
Высохший
dried
уже,
but still clear.
не свежий, но
And now I'm reaching the pass.
вот этот вот перевал.
I've
Забрался
climbed
еще
even
выше.
higher now, and there it
Там
is,
город
the
Алмата.
city of Almaty. And look, snowcocks. I'll just watch them from a distance. These birds are extremely cautious. They spotted me far away and simply walked uphill. Snowcocks actually prefer walking to flying. Their wings are mostly for gliding down the slope when danger appears. Remarkable birds. Meanwhile, the wind is picking up. And here's another kind of find I enjoy.
Порядка
This
10
ibex
лет
must have
до
been
этого.
around 10 years old.
Можно быть
But I
осторожным.
need to be careful here.
Там могут быть
Animals could be nearby.
Ух ты,
Whoa, the weather is
тянет
turning.
погоду.
That's not
Это
good.
плохо. Это
Not
плохо.
good at all.
Какие-то
Dark
тучи
clouds are
идут.
rolling in.
Это
I don't like the look of that. Still, what a harsh, striking beauty these mountains hold. Well, one way or another, the minimum goal is complete. I've made it to the pass. And right here, I managed to film 4 male ibex grazing on the slope. I sent the drone their way, but either they heard it and slipped away, or I just couldn't catch them in the frame. Most likely, they crossed over to the next ridge. But water. I never found any on this route, unfortunately. I know there's a spring not far from here, but I won't make it before dark. Evening is closing in, an hour until nightfall. The wind has driven in the storm clouds. The air has turned cold. I had to bundle up. Well then, until next time. Morning in the mountains, overcast skies, the peaks dusted with fresh snow. Last night it rained here, and the wind was absolutely wild. I left a cup outside to collect water, but the wind carried it away. Now I have to go search for it. Down below, I hear snowcocks whistling again. Maybe this time I'll be able to find them, maybe even film them. But my poor cup, the one I set out to catch rainwater, the wind blew it off to who knows where. A pity. Well, time to find some water another way. And I did. Lower down, I came across a flat rock. Overnight, rainwater had pooled in a hollow on its surface. Lucky break. Enough to make some coffee. Just a little water.
Стаканом неудобно.
But look at this, almost a full jet boil. That's enough for a cup of coffee and some porridge. The water is ice cold. So this is today's weather. A sprinkle of snow overnight. Now the sky has cleared a little, though the wind still sweeps up from the valley. And here's my simple breakfast. I came across the remains of another ibex, an old male, long gone. One of the horns has already crumbled away. He must have been a magnificent animal in his time. One last find before I leave, and once again, an old ibex. Well then, it's time to head back. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, share it with your friends, and write your comments below. Your feedback really matters. Until we meet again on the wild mountain trails, take care out there.